Welcome back to our in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and today we are going to progress in one of two directions, and I think that direction is going to have to be dependent on the way Ronnie talks to us when we go talk to her in just a second. But I want to stop at this NPC real quick.
Fine, you have earned the now.
Oh.
Seek the Erd Tree.
Maybe I shouldn't skip this dialogue.
Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The Fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
Yeah, talisman pouch number 3. Woo, woo, woo.
Now,
don't tell me what to do. Alright. So check this out. We now have a new dialogue about Queen Marika, and then we also have this. We can get boss equipment now. So we only have the Queen's robes available, and this is the stuff that belonged to Renala, but that's okay. We will get more in due time.
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order, despite her godhood. The Fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the Vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The Fingers have willed it so. Now you may go. Now go forth. Let the words of the Fingers guide you.
I'm only going to tell you one more time. Don't tell me what to do. Anyway, we're going to go pay Renala's daughter a visit. Daughter of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. There we go, Ronnie the Witch. And her father would be Radagon. Well, he's not here anymore. I guess you could call him Radagon. But we're going to go talk to her real quick. We'll see if we can advance her quest line, and that is going to determine heavily what I do next. So let's see what we got going on with Dearest Ronnie.
The curse mark thou seek now. Oh, is that so? Thou wouldst render me aid. Is that thy proposal? Affording thyself opportunity to grope about for the curse mark's location, no doubt. Very well. There's nothing wrong with a well-laid scheme. What's more, if my past and past wounds beckon to thee, I am curious enough to see what thy destiny portends. I'll allow it. Enter my service, and good hunting to thee.
So that was literally Ronnie's way of saying, if you're trying to fuck around and find out, you're hired.
Good. Then I ask we proceed with haste. There is, in my service, a half-woven warrior by the name of Blythe. I would have thee join him in searching for the hidden treasure of Nokron, the Eternal City. I have called for Blythe to greet thee below. Take from him the particulars. Ah, and there wilt thou find Iji, my war counselor, and Salavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts also. Heed not their peculiarities. Feel secure in gaining from them what advantage thou canst. I am sure the others will be doing just the same.
Sounds good to me.
Speak with the three who await thee below. Thou needst not indulge them unduly, but they too wish to appraise thy worth. It hath been a passing long time since a newcomer entered my service, after all.
Alright, let's do it. So we're going to go talk to some ghosts. We're going to talk to Blythe, we're going to talk to E.G., and we're also going to talk to that fucking asshole Celavis. It's going to be great. And just a forewarning, you probably can already tell by looking at the video length, but this is going to be a shorter episode. I actually am on a very tiny time crunch this evening, and want to get this out to you guys as quickly as I can. There it is. Okay, so I was wrong. We're going to call this right now. I thought that the Stone Digger Troll's weapon was... Do I have it in my inventory? Yes. I thought it was this. They look remarkably similar, but they're not the same thing. So it turns out that this is just a weapon that is used by the giants. Wow. Hello, E.G.
Oh, so you were the one. Lady Rani has explained everything. Again, I am E.G., the Karian royal family's dedicated blacksmith and Lady Rani's war counselor. I'm told that you are searching for Nokron with Blythe. I will give you whatever guidance I can, and pray for your success.
Well, thanks, man. Now let's go find Blythe.
Long time, friend. Blythe. Have you forgotten? Glad to have you in the service of Mistress Rani. Well, getting right to business. I'm still in Limgrave. The eternal city of Nokron lies somewhere at the bottom of this land. I'm planning to go below through the well in the Mistwood. See if I can't find the road to Nokron from there.
And so it begins. So that's actually the big question today is I was going to try to make a big decision between going to Caelid first or going down below and start doing some of the Siofra Well and stuff like that. It looks like we're going down below.
I'm going below through the well and see if I can. Don't keep me waiting.
And this fucking guy.
I see. You must be Rani's new hireling. Yes, I've heard all about you. I am Celavis, preceptor in the sorcerous arts. I don't know what it is the mistress sees in a provincial tarnished like you, but since we have the misfortune of serving the same lady, I ask that you kindly try not to drag us all down with you.
It's interesting that he is very bitter. He seems to have a seriously nasty disposition towards Rani, which is strange to me because he says we have the disservice. Like, he said we're misfortunate enough to be working for the same person, which tells me maybe he does not really applaud her cause or agree with her. But if we look at his equipment, the stuff that he's wearing, it very much suggests that he believes in being in the service of Radagon. So I don't know. We're going to get that equipment later. I'll read the description and we'll talk about the lore.
I reside in another tower close by. Come and pay me a visit. Should you wish to be of actual service to Mistress Rani. If it were up to me, I wouldn't waste my time on the likes of you. But who am I to stand against the wishes of my lady? I come and pay me should if it were up, but who?
So you'll notice we actually already found his hidden puppet room down below. So good stuff. All right, now that we've already talked to all of them, I can't warp to it. I can't warp to it? What? All right. The reason it won't let you do that is because you need to run back up here and talk to Rani again. It's like it kind of forces you to.
My apologies for the misleading words of warning. I never imagined that an audience, let alone service to Lady Rani, was in your fate. I, for one, should have seen it, but I did not. Do forgive me, my fellow. Let us give all that we can of ourselves. together for Lady Rani.
Too bad you can't summon EG against Radahn. I mean, he would flatten him. Wait, let me rest. Melina, where are you? I have not been getting any dialogues from her, man. I'm not about to get upset. Not in this video. We have to save the saltiness for Salt and Sacrifice. Have you guys been paying attention to how salty I've been getting in that game? It's like, I'm telling you, man, these last couple episodes, it's really getting under my skin. It's not that I'm not enjoying the game, it's just there are some small things here and there about it that just kind of piss me off. Oh, I think I missed a dialogue with her. So, before resting at the Grace, I needed to talk to her again. That was a rookie mistake, man. So, yeah, I was supposed to talk to her before resting at the Grace, because when you talk to her, she gives you a dialogue that says that she's going to be going to sleep for a while. Alright, we need to go... So the Deep Siofra Well is going to be over here. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's go to Fort Hyde West. It is time to head into the underground and below. So this is going to be a pretty interesting section of this playthrough. So once you start heading into the underground, where the well and stuff is, stuff starts to get pretty different. We're going to run into different enemy types that we have never seen in this playthrough.
Ah, how nice, Lise.
And we're also, let's see, I need to make sure I have plenty of bolts on hand. We're going to need them. Oh, I have a ton of bolts. Why does it say I have 123 of them? Oh, I'm dumb. I can buy 123 of them. Okay, let's... Here. There. Let's just max ourselves out. 99 of 99. That'll work for me. But the well is going to be pretty awesome. Oh, this thing's a slash weapon. Okay. When you're on horseback, light attack is a slash. But then, oops, the strong attack is the stab that does the consistent damage. And then the uppercut. Fantastic. Alright, so let's get our asses over to the well. Because today is going to be a little bit shorter of an episode, I want to squeeze in as much action as possible. Are we going the right way? Yes, we are. Okay. Whoa, how did I miss this? The spiked crack tier and the green spill crystal tier. We'll have to take a look at those. I don't care that you escaped. I let you escape. See, if I don't want you to escape, you know what happens? You don't escape. You see? So let's not trifle about with one another. Okay, so we've made it. Now, Blide, this is something that I messed up severely in my first playthrough of this game. And I mean, I messed up so bad. I missed him completely down here. It was terrible. So, it was just so novice of a thing to do. But I'm being a terrible host right now. There we go. So this is going to be an interesting turning point in this playthrough because we've not gone down here yet. I don't even think I've ridden this elevator all the way down to collect the Grace even. But we are heading to our very first spot beneath Limgrave. Or beneath the Lands Between as a whole. It's not even going to be close to stopping here. It's there's tons. There's the Ainsel River. We're going into the Siofra Well, but then we still are going to have several other underground areas left to go. And this will be the first one for us in this playthrough. And yes, this is a long ride, but check that out, man. So this is what most of the underground portion of the game looks like. It almost looks like there's like an outer space trapped underground. It is seriously one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in a video game. Like, this place in particular, as we walk through here, it's not going to seem like we're underground at all. It's going to seem like we're on a different planet. And it is very, very cool. I think you guys are gonna like it. So we will go ahead and get ready. We need to make sure that we are equipped for this place. So I'm not going to need poison. I'm not going to need a second form of fire. Let's play around with madness, shall we? So let's do like the burst, which is the laser beam. I suppose we can put that one on. And then we have enough to use these aspect of the crucible abilities, so maybe we should play around with them actually. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do one madness ability, and then we will play with both crucible abilities since we have the ability to use them. I'm going to showcase them real quick just to show you what they do. We'll start with the laser beam because I haven't used this on this character yet, but yeah, that's a pretty cool ability. The aspect of the crucible abilities are what the crucible knights use, and the tail one is pretty cool. Yeah, if you charge it up, it'll do like a double spin, and then this shoulder bash one, they buffed considerably. My friend Jeremy just showed me this in a session where we were playing online together in New Game Plus on his game, and it moves pretty fast if you hold it down. They buffed that considerably because on my very first playthrough, I tried to make use of these the best I could, and they were just slow and weak and didn't do enough damage, but they buffed them considerably and heavily amped up the speed in which they cast. So I think they'll be pretty usable now. I say we give it a shot. So let's see, new item? Yep, the Dew-Kissed Herba. So we've collected regular Herba across the lands between, but no Dew-Kissed. That's a new one. So we'll pick up some of those, and we'll get this Furl Calling Finger Remedy. And then there's a Spirit Ash upgradable item. That one is a Ghost Glovewort, so that's for us. That's going to be for our special ones. And then can't really see them up there yet, but you can kind of get a very tiny glimpse of the new enemy that we're going to be fighting in this place. They are, I guess you could call them somewhat reminiscent of an enemy that we've already fought here in the game, but they're not quite the same. You'll see what I mean when we get there. And no, they're not necessarily problematic. Like, this portion of the Siofra Well is not difficult. Like, this is just the beginning of going into the deep places of the world. And I don't need to grab all these. I really don't. I just feel like doing it. Alright, so the path kind of splits right here. We can go up along the side here. Here's a first glimpse of our new enemy. They seem pretty similar to like the slow-moving guys that grab onto you and do the attack that takes away your FP and like half your health. They are not the same though. These guys have a spear. These guys have magic damage as well. They do kind of have a grab attack, but it's not necessarily a grab. It's like, it just kind of pulls you into a stab, but I don't recommend going up that way. You can if you want to sneak past the main area, but I don't mind fighting these guys head on because I think we're going to fucking destroy them. So our damage is pretty good for where we are in the game, but there's two different kinds of these guys. There's the ones that have the spears, and then there's the ones that cast the magic at you. So sneaky, sneaky. Well, except I'm not. You don't want to get the attention of all of them because once they all start doing this shit, it becomes kind of a hassle. That's their grab attack. And they have surprising reach, too. The poise is what you want to worry about. So it takes 2 hits of our Great Spear. 2 to be able to break poise on these guys. So See, there's that stupid grab attack. It will lead you directly into a stab. So, 173 is what we do with the spear. Let's do some damage testing, shall we? 249? Are you kidding me? That's substantially different. Alright. You can almost kill these guys in one backstab. Not quite, but almost. Okay, a running heavy attack still didn't do it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, these guys are super tanky. There's the grab. Okay, a jumping heavy attack does almost as much as a backstab. That's pretty good. So tier 4 smithing stone. The biggest reason I would have wanted to go to Kaled instead of this place, there is a beetle up there that's going to give us a special weapon art or sorcery, I believe. Cannot forget him. The reason I would have wanted to go to Kaled over this spot initially was because upgrade materials. See, that was a fully... Oh, get off. Yeah, these guys... Here's the thing. They're so slow that they come off as harmless. And you're going to think, I can drop my guard against these guys. I can be crappy against them. No, you cannot. You will lose very fast. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for this guy first. It is kind of important to get rid of the magic guys first and foremost. Because they do that. They start casting magic at you, and it's bullshit. So let me go over here. Try to get rid of these guys if I can. You. Okay, that did alright. That broke poise. Now let's see about this tail, huh? Alright, that did alright. Not bad. It's area of effect. Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, not dead. But that still did considerable damage to me. Okay, let's try to misrecord this, huh? Oh, damn it. Get... Ugh. You see what I mean? This part can get kind of irritating. Because I want to kill the magic guy right there. Need to get rid of him. Excuse me, gentlemen. Don't you do that. Misrecord's perfect for this because... Wow, iframes wore off just in time for that to screw me over. That was great. Let's see what this will do. Huzzah! Okay, alright. That was decent. And then watch. No chip damage. Oddly enough, no chip damage through the shield. But the weapon does have magic damage on it. For certain. Yes, that's it. Both of you do it. Alright. So now that we've gotten rid of those jerks... Immunizing cured meat. And then rainbow stones. And we're going to be doing some platforming here too. Because we don't want to miss any of the stuff. Alright. And then if you went the river way, this is all it would have done. It just would have taken you up this way instead. No huge difference. No missed items. There shouldn't be any items on this side of the building, I don't think. We're going to run through just to make sure. Nope. I don't see anything. Unless that. Nope, that's just a mushroom. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any items. Not that I can see. Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to towards here. We're going to sweep through and grab these items without fighting these guys because they just take too long to kill. They're kind of annoying. Let me get this. Let me get this. We're just going to grab our goodies. That's all we care about right now. Nothing in the waterfall. Missed opportunity. And then we'll grab that on the way to the elevator. Next, we're going to do this kind of like weird platforming part. After we get our stuff back. Because we used some healing items, and we need them back. And we'll get these melted mushrooms. You can never have enough glowing mushrooms. Alright. Grab this budding horn, which is just another craftable material. And now it's time to start doing some platforming. We're going to get over to that beetle that I pointed out. There is a golden centipede over there. We don't want to miss that. I'll have to get that on the way back. Alright. Magic. Yes, he's looking right at me. If I have bolts, don't you do anything. Don't you do a damn thing. There we go. Gonna try to do a twofer here. Let's try to see if we can stick them both. There we go. Yeah. Get them nice and low on health before we get over there, so that way we can just clean up super fast. And no, it's completely okay if they start firing the stupid magic at you before you get over here. It's so slow. It's not going to make a difference. Get out of here. Yeah, that's how you deal with that. These throwing knives. And then, strangely enough, there's nothing out here. There's no reason to drop down on any of this stuff. There's no items that you can get to by platforming on these spots. Not that I know of, at least. And there's literally no point in getting out there with Torrent. Like, no point at all. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know why it's set up like that. But we do want to get this beetle. Alright. So let's be smart about this. Guess the smartest way to drop down just be right here on the grass, right? Alright, you. There's no items on the way down? Okay. Can we make that jump is the question. Yeah! Oracle Bubbles. It's the exact ability that you see being used. And then a silver pickled foul foot. Alright. And then we have another one of these golden centipedes right here. Okay, nothing else floating around in this room. I think we're good. What about these? Ooh, we missed an item. Good thing we went back around. Nice. Now let's go get our other centipede. Nice. And I think now we are safe to start heading up. We're going to go up this next we're down. We're going to go down this next elevator. Come on. Yeah, I'm not worried about any of that, to be honest. All right. Coast is clear. Let's do it. Oh, it does go up. Okay. Fine with me. It's still not even going to come close to getting us up to the surface, but... Right. And what do we got? Is this where the crab is? I'm pretty sure there's a crab out here. Crazy, man. This is like, I consider the underground areas in this game, like the Siofra Well and all that, to really kind of be the Tower of Latria of this game. I think it's like super atmospheric. It has the same kind of like, it has the same sort of atmospheric sound, the only addition being like water and stuff like that. You don't hear any of that in the Tower of Latria. Pretty sure they dehydrate their victims, but very cool stuff nonetheless. And then we have this little item tucked away in here, super easy to miss. The preserving boluses. These cure scarlet rot, I think. Yep. Good stuff. Where's the crab? I know he's coming. Let me just steal that beast liver. He's not going to need it. Oh, there he is. Tucked away around that tree. They would do that. Guarding an item menacingly. Yeah, I'm looking at you, man. Yeah, I think you're pretty fucking stupid. I'm looking right at you. Ow. So he can just hit you on that rock. That's kind of weird. Alright, come here, you. Eee! How dare you? There we go. Well, I'm out. That's okay. So are you. Forever. Give me your disgusting eggs that I don't even want or need. Times 4. Goodness, what am I going to do with all of these crab children? What am I supposed to do? Because I'm not going to raise them. Not putting that on me. Alright, we have made it to our next grace. Excited about that. Oh, hello. Don't want to forget this guy up here. Okay, here we go. So this is kind of where the level gets a little bit freaky. Just a little bit. We're going to be finding Blight again here soon. He's not very far from this grace. Alright, so let me jump up onto this upper cliff real quick and just look around up top here before we go any further in. Here we go. So these guys. These are going to be your common enemy down here. Watch this. Oops. So the thing I want to point out about that is that these guys have pretty elongated and erratic combos. Like, they swing a lot. And if you're not prepared and you don't have a good shield in this place, these guys can do some serious damage to you. I want to experiment, though. A one-handed R1 with the flail will do 362 if they're surprised by the hit. Alright. Oh, shit. Not trying to die, I mean... 253. Yeah, I'm thinking the flail is probably the answer for this place. I do love this damn spear, though. So I'm going to keep using it. And the Armorer's Cookbook Tier 6. Let's take a look at this. This, I believe, has some good shit in it. Here we go. Yep, the preserving boluses. That's important. So now we can actively create the item that is going to cure the scarlet rot buildup for us. That's pretty damn important. And before I end this video, which yes, sadly I'm going to have to end it here, I'm going to point out the main objective for this place right now. So what we're going to want to do for this part is we're going to find these little altars here, and we're going to light the flame on them without getting electrocuted to death by these stupid ass things. Like these balls of lightning that float over the water, they respawn every time you rest at a grace, and you can't kill them. Like, you just have to wait for them to attack, and they disappear on their own. They're kind of like those red floating skulls in the catacombs in Dark Souls 1. Very similar enemy, except these things are way more devastating and more annoying to deal with, because there's really nothing you can do against them, except run. But sorry for the shorter episode, guys. I'm on kind of a tight schedule today. Thank you so much for continuing to join me across this adventure. I do know that the engagement and the views have really kind of dropped off on this series, but for the OGs that have been sticking around and are wanting to see this series through to the end, y'all know who you are. You guys are the best. So thank you for continuing to join me, because I'm having a blast on this playthrough, and this is a ton of fun on this character for me. I would rather not to do anything else than play this game for you guys with my free time. I think it's awesome. Thank you for sticking with me on the in-depth playthrough of Elden Ring. I've been your faithful host, Let's Play Dark Souls HD, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.